All right, guys, just rolled up to one of our my loading places. I'm gonna go open the doors, bump the dock, and I got something to show you guys. Something I've been wanting to do for the past few months. Whew. Have to crank it up till it's leveled with the container. Gotta do all the work every time I come here. All right, now that I backed in, got the dock set, this is what's going on. Been excited to show you guys. Who could notice what's different? I finally got my frame back. No more drop axle. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Sold the drop for 1,500 bucks and sold my chassis for 10,000 bucks. Basically, I have barely been using my chassis. Dispatcher always gives me his chassis, so decided to sell the chassis. So yeah, from here I measured to here I got 88 inches. Pretty good piece of frame. Total we got about 288 inches, I believe. 288 inches. Definitely is a nice Friday morning over here though. Always coming here for the sunrises. It's about 8 a.m. Albany, Oregon. Small little place. I'm like the only one that ever shows up here. Always the only one. But yeah, I'm so excited to have that frame back. Thinking maybe to either paint it something nice or I don't know. What do you guys think? Front end could go a little bit lower too, aired out a little bit more. I think I'm aired up right now, maybe to about 20-30 psi. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what's going on with the Pete project in a little bit once I make it back. Enjoy. All right, got loaded, got the drives on the scale, doing some minor adjustments. We got a 32,300 on the drives, pretty good, and 70 psi in the drop, so I think we're gonna leave it at that. The rest of the scales, usually those 4 group of axles, theirs are never overweight. 70 psi, that's about 12,000 on here, and 32,000 on here, and 11,000 on the steer. That's it. Let's get going. So we're holding the screws while he is tightening up the nuts inside. If you guys can see, we ended up putting 7 lights on top, and we removed the horns and siliconed, put rivets back inside the holes. In the back, you guys can see there is actually block off plates sitting there, so it looks clean. These will just touch them up. Now we're just tightening up the back ones. And if you guys could see, the 3 middle ones go to the factory holes, and the ones the second to the edge, you have to drill 2 new holes and use longer bolts. But these 3 in the middle went straight to the factory bolts, and the ones on the edge are attached to the factory bolts. All right, now we got 7 lights all finished up. Here's the horns that came off the roof. There's 4 of them. And we also took off this toolbox. Now we got a nice piece of frame. And the fenders that are gonna go, quarter fenders, new ones. All right, and there's those lights. What are you guys thinking? Much better. Much cleaner look. And this with the old ones. Yellow, faded. Now what we're doing next, using 240, sanding out the gauge panels to paint them white. And all the little trims are gonna be blue. This guy's sanding down the steering column, which are gonna be blue. Well, it definitely sounds pretty nice. If you could look closely, lots of the orange peel or the texture is pretty much gone. So if you spray a little bit of primer filler primer and then sand the filler primer, this should be a really nice surface to paint. So what we're doing with the gauge panel, we marked our 6 extra gauges that we're going to drill out. We put a straight edge to see exactly where the gauges are going to sit. We drilled our pilot holes because it's kind of hard to see with the hole saw. And then we're going to use this hole saw to drill out for the extra gauges. All right, we got some filler primer laying on there. That way we could sand it down some more to get rid of all the texture. Even though we already sanded down as much as we can, this will help it be a little bit, come out a little bit more smoother with the final base. Well, that's it, guys. It's kind of dark outside. We'll show you guys some more progress during the daytime. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, keep watching. A lot more videos coming. Project is just getting started.